How to fix error MySQL shutdown unexpectedly on XAMPP. So hello viewers and welcome back to our YouTube channel, and in today's video I will be teaching you guys how to fix error MySQL shutdown unexpectedly in XAMPP application. So without delaying any further, let's get started. So in today's video I will be sharing you guys 3 tips or 3 ways to fix this problem. So without delaying any further, let's get started. So the first one is run XAMPP using administrator privileges. Often XAMPP produces errors when you don't run the software using administrator privileges. This is because its components may not be able to function or configure properly at lower permission levels. If you are unsure whether that's the case with your setup, we recommend that you close your XAMPP altogether and then restart the environment as an administrator. To do so, Windows find the folder where you installed XAMPP and locate the XAMPP control file next. Right click on that file and select run as administrator. So this was the first fix. If this doesn't work for you, there is a second one as well. Now the second one is restoring your database backup. If restarting XAMPP with administrator privileges doesn't solve the problem with your database, the next step is to restore its backup. XAMPP automatically creates backups for your environment software, which you can access within the folder where you installed it. By default, your XAMPP MySQL backup files should be under local disk, XAMPP, MySQL. Inside the directory, you see several folders, 2 of which are called data and backup. The data folder includes all of the files that your database uses. The backup folder contains a single recent copy of your SQL. You can make a backup by clicking on the stop button on the right of the MySQL option in the main menu. Once you stop MySQL, return to XAMPP's MySQL folder and follow these steps to restore MySQL backup. Make a copy of the data folder. Name the new folder copy to something like data old. This is your backup. Copy the contents of the backup folder into the data folder. That's it. To play itself, though we strongly recommend that you keep the data old folder around until you make sure everything is working properly. At this stage, you can return to XAMPP control panel to restart MySQL, which should be running correctly now. Now, the last but not the least fix is changing your MySQL port. One of the most common causes of the XAMPP error MySQL shutdown unexpectedly is another software causing using the port assigned to MySQL by default. It tends to be a 3306 to be certain. You can select a netstat module from XAMPP's control panel right above the cell tool. Netstat is a command line tool that can show you active connections on your network, including which ports they are using. Once you initialize netstat, you can see what port each tool is your stack is using, including MySQL. If a conflict with that port caused the shutdown, restoring a backup or running MySQL with administrator privileges won't make a difference. The only way to solve this issue is to change the port that MySQL uses. Thanks to netstat, you can see what port is and which other ones are in use. To do so, go ahead and stop the service using the same process we showed you in the last section. Next, click on the config button next to MySQL on XAMPP's main menu. Then simply select the my.ini option. The my.ini file contains MySQL configuration settings. After you click on it, XAMPP opens the file using your default text editor. Once you're in, look for the line that reads port, which specifies the port number that MySQL uses. Here you can change the port number to another option that you know other programs aren't using. In most cases, we recommend using 3307, which should be available. Save your changes and then close my.ini file. So in this very simple way, you could fix your problem. So hope this video was helpful for you. Until the next video, bye bye and take care.